But I will offer sacrifices to you with songs of praise, and I will fulfill all my vows, for my salvation comes from the Lord alone.
Amazing. Full terrestrial expectoration.
You mean we just got barfed up?
Arise. Go to Nineveh, that great city, and preach to it the message that I tell you.
And now to Nineveh, though they do not deserve the warning I bring. The Lord my God has sent me to announce his judgment against your city, because he has seen your wickedness. 40 days from now, Nineveh will be destroyed.
Oh man, Jonah's sure not gonna make any friends delivering that kind of message.
I do not think making friends is the mission God has in mind for him.
Jonah says these people are his enemies, but they're people too.
Oh, heed me, Nineveh. Your days are drawing to a close. Nineveh will be destroyed by a heavenly force so mighty the likes of which its citizens have never seen. Not in all the enemies Assyria has ever fought, combined.
Jonah, if God has shown you so much mercy...
Yes, saving you from that storm.
And then getting you out of the belly of that giant fish?
Why wouldn't he show the same kind of mercy to the Ninevites? I mean, if they're willing to change.
Do not even speak those words. These people do not deserve God's forgiveness.
Even if we ask for it with all our hearts?
Prophet, we have heard your words.
We are fasting and have put on this sackcloth.
We have sat in ashes to show all that we are asking forgiveness. It is amazing. Your words have been heard by all of Nineveh, from the greatest to the least of us.
This cannot be!
Even the king has heard your words.
This day, I proclaim to the city of Nineveh, no one, not even the animals from your herds and flocks, may eat or drink anything at all. People and animals alike must wear garments of mourning, and everyone must pray earnestly to God. They must turn from their evil ways and stop all their violence. Who can tell? Perhaps even yet God will change his mind and hold back his fierce anger from destroying us.
Jonah sure seems upset about something.
Well, it's been 40 days and everyone has repented.
Didn't I say before I left home that you would do this, Lord? That is why I ran away to Tarshish. I knew that you were a merciful and compassionate God, slow to get angry and filled with unfailing love. You are eager to turn back from destroying people. Oh, I'd rather be dead than alive.
Is it right for you to be angry?
I have done what the Lord asked of me, and he gives me this plant to shade my head and provides me comfort. But then he shows the same mercy to all the sinners of Nineveh. Where is the justice in that?
I always thought that when someone does something wrong, they should be punished. But when I do the wrong thing, I'm pretty glad that God forgives.
But you and I live better lives than those people.
So much for shade. I'll look for some more cover.
Is it too much to save one little plant, Lord? The only thing that gave me comfort?
Is it right for you to be angry about a plant? You have had pity on the plant, for which you have not labored, nor made it grow. It came up in a night and perished in a night. And should I not pity Nineveh, that great city, in which are more than 120,000 persons who cannot discern between their right hand and their left?
If I accept mercy from God, I have to be willing to give it to others.
Even Sharon Myers?
Excuse me, guys. I think I have an appointment to keep. So, we wondered if you'd heard anything about a stolen bike.
You want my help?
Whoever took it may have just made a mistake. They still have time to do the right thing.
I took it. I don't know why I did it. It was stupid. And I'm sorry.
That took guts, Sharon. I'm not going to punish you, if you can help us return the bike to its rightful owner.
I guess I can do that.
If God let a whole city off the hook, I think I can give Sharon Myers a second chance.
Time to go home.
I'll walk this time. I've got some thinking to do.
Suit yourself, Joy, but you don't know what you're missing.
That does it! I'm walking with joy!
Walking's good.
I like walking. Walking's good. I do it all the time.
It's good to be back. Doesn't look like much has changed.
It's the accuser. What's he doing here? He is presenting himself before God.
Where have you come from?
I've been patrolling the Earth, watching everything that's going on.
What does he want?
What do you think of my servant Job? No one on earth is like him. He is a truly good person who respects me and refuses to do evil.
Yes, but Job has good reason to fear God. You've always put a wall of protection around him and his home and his property. You've made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is. But reach out and take away everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face.
All right. You may test him. Do whatever you want with everything he possesses, but do not harm him physically.
Job is mine.
It's the word for all time, the word for all the world. The story forever alive. Superbook.
I'm so sorry, Phoebe.
Phoebe's father was a great man. We'll miss him terribly.
Please, come in.
Professor Quantum, how's Chris?
Losing his grandpa has been very hard for him. They meant the world to each other.
Chris is out back. Why don't you go see him, Joy?
Please, everybody come in.
Here, Ricky. Where are you? Come on, boy. Come on.
Gizmo? What are you doing?
Oh, Joy. Thank goodness you are back from vacation. It is terrible. Oh.
I heard about Chris's grandpa.
Joy, this has been the worst week of Chris's life. It all started when he took the classroom's pet iguana home for vacation, and it ran away. No! Then, the storm of the year hit Valley View Wednesday night, and a tree crashed through Chris's bedroom roof, breaking his arm. Then, you know all the money Chris had been saving from his paper route? It got stolen from him when he was on his way to put it in the bank. Everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong, Joy.
And now the worst thing of all, his grandpa died. Sorry about your grandpa.
Why are all these bad things happening to me when I try so hard to be good?
Chris, sometimes...
I'm just gonna stop trying. My grandpa died.
Chris, I have searched everywhere for Ricky and... Oh no. Superbook! Let me stay behind so I can find the class's iguana!
I am taking you to meet a man who lost everything he had, while his faith in God was put to the test.
Stop! Those are my master's oxen!
Job's 500 yoke of oxen stolen. Too bad. And now the outlook is cloudy, with a chance of fire!
Oh man, my week can't get any worse than this!
Chris?
Now let me think. My deal with God was not to harm Job, but he never said anything about his sons and daughters.
This appears to be a safe distance from...
Master! Master!
What is it? What is happening?
The oxen were plowing and the donkeys feeding beside them when the Sabaeans raided them and took them away. Indeed, they have killed the servants with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to tell you.
Master! My master! The fire of God fell from heaven and burned up the sheep and the servants and consumed them, and I alone have escaped to tell you.
3 gangs of Chaldeans attacked and stole your camels. All of your other servants were killed, and I'm the only one who escaped to tell
Your
you.
sons and daughters were feasting in their oldest brother's home. Suddenly, the powerful wind swept in from the wilderness and hit the house on all sides. The house collapsed, and all your children are dead. I'm the only one who escaped to tell you.
Why has this happened?
The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord!
He should be angry with God for what has happened, but instead he praises him.
Broken, battered, and beleaguered. Sorry, God. I'm about to win our challenge. Would the master of the house have anything to spare a weary traveler?
Sadly, my master is in mourning and has lost everything he had. There is barely enough for the members of the household.
Is this true?
He lost everything in one day. His family, his fortune. I mean, I have stuff that's happened to me. Really bad stuff.
That God is allowed to happen? How can God do that? Job must surely hate God now.
That's the amazing part. With everything that's happened, he still praises God.
This cannot be. No one loses their fortune, their family, everything in this world, yet does not turn to God to blame or ask why. God, Job will yet deny you.
From where do you come?
From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it.
Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, and he holds fast to his integrity?
Skin for skin. Yes, all that a man has he will give for his life. There's no pain like your own. People will do anything to stay alive. Try striking Job's own body with pain, and he will curse you to your face.
God will let the accuser do this?
Behold, he is in your hand, but spare his life.
Job will feel so much pain. He will curse God for giving him the very breath of life.
What is that?
What was that?
What's going on?
Is that Master Job? What's happening? Why is he screaming like this?
What's the matter? What?
Agony. Such a pleasing sound.
What sin has brought this on you?
He looks horrible.
Do you still hold fast to your integrity? Curse God and die.
You talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad?
What will it take to break this man's faith?
Stop and think. Do the innocent die? Trouble and wet does not spring from the soil, and trouble does not spout from the earth. Is a person proved innocent just by plant trouble and cultivate evil? Consider the joys of those corrected by God. Do not despise the discipline of the Almighty when you sin.
It was sure nice of Job's friends to come and see him.
Yes, but with friends like that, who needs enemies?
Stop assuming my guilt, for I have done no wrong. Do you think I am lying? Don't I know the difference between right and wrong?
He made your children pay for their sins, so why don't you turn to him and start living right? We know God doesn't reject an innocent person or help a sinner.
Surrender your heart to God. Turn to Him in prayer and give up your sins. You simply must repent.
Do you think that's why those bad things were happening to me, Joy? Because I did something wrong?
I know as much as you do. You are no better than I am. As for me, I would speak directly to the Almighty. I want to argue my case with God Himself. As for you, you smear me with lies.
Job, we're here to help you. Sir, we tried to speak to you and make sense to you,
As
Job.
physicians, you are worthless quacks. If only you could be silent, that's the wisest thing you could do.
What are you talking about? Job is not listening. We should not even have come.
Oh God, grant me these two things and then I will be able to face you. Remove your heavy hand from me and don't terrify me with your awesome presence. Now summon me and I will answer. Or let me speak to you and you reply. Tell me, what had I done wrong?
Job, with all the bad things that are happening, do you still believe there is a God who is looking out for you?
I I wish that my words could be written down or chiseled into a rock. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and he will stand upon the earth at last. My flesh may be destroyed, yet from this body I will see God. Yes, I will see him with my own eyes, and I am overwhelmed at the thought.
You remind me a lot of my grandfather. He believed like you do.
It is clear he must have sinned, so he should have asked forgiveness from God.
Aren't you going to say goodbye to Job?
Say goodbye for us.
If I were Job, I would defriend them so fast.
What's up?
Looks like Job's friends are leaving.
Yeah, they kept saying that Job was guilty and God was punishing him, but he kept claiming he was innocent. And now...
Oh no! Given Job's run of misfortune, he's now going to be struck by lightning for sure! No! Glad I'm not wearing a hat!
If only someone would listen to me! Let the Almighty answer me!
Why do you talk so much when you know so little? Now get ready to face me. Can you answer the questions I ask? How did I lay the foundation for the earth? Were you there? Doubtless you know who decided its length and width. What supports the foundation? Who placed the cornerstone while the morning stars sang and angels rejoiced? When the ocean was born, I set its boundaries and wrapped it in blankets of thickest fog. Then I built a wall around it, locked the gates, and said, "Your powerful waves stop here. They go no further." I am the Lord all-powerful. But you have argued that I am wrong. Now you must answer me.
I know that you can do anything, and no one can stop you. You asked, who is this that questions my wisdom with such ignorance? It is I, and I was talking about things I knew nothing about, things far too wonderful for me. I had only heard about you before, but now I have seen you with my own eyes. I take back everything I said, and I sit in dust and ashes to show my repentance.
The whirlwind is heading towards the Eliphaz Bildad and Zophar!
What is it? It is a windstorm! Take cover!
What my servant Job has said about me is true, but I am angry at you and your two friends for not telling the truth. So I want you to go over to Job and offer 7 bulls and 7 goats on an altar as a sacrifice to please me. After this, Job will pray, and I will agree not to punish you for your foolishness.
Job, please! Job, please, forgive us! Forgive us, please!
Job never lost his faith in God.
Job, we were wrong! We will pray with you! Let us come and pray with you! The Lord has asked us to sacrifice with you! Forgive us, please!
Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows. But take heart,
because I have overcome the world.
Chris, it's Iggy!
Get him, Giz!
All right, Gizmo! Looks like things are starting to get better already.
Yeah. Maybe I need to start working on a little of Job's faith in God when things go bad for me. And that's not all.
What do you mean?
There's a little something else Job taught me. I know that my Redeemer lives, and he will stand upon the earth at last. My flesh may be destroyed, yet from this body I will see God. Yes, I will see him with my own eyes, and I am overwhelmed at the thought.
After Job prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes. In fact, the Lord gave him twice as much as before. He also gave Job 7 more sons and 3 more daughters. In all the land, no women were as lovely as the daughters of Job. And Job lived 140 years after that, living to see 4 generations of his children and grandchildren. Then he died an old man who had lived a long, full life.